big joints, big blunts, it's the Buckeye way. We rolling nothing but that loud Buckeye loud pack. Let's roll up Ohio. Heavy bass hits, horns rise, mastermind cannabis, Ohio Cannabis Live. We here to unite. Let's light it up. Ohio where we roll high, big whips, big vibes, big joints, big blunts, Buckeye loud for life. From 216 to 614, we keep it lit. 330 and 740, we the ultimate. Nothing but that loud pack, the pride of the state. Roll it up, light it up, let's elevate. From Akron to Canton, Columbus to Dayton, Buckeye buzz so strong, there's no debating. You can see the smoke rise, we shining bright. Ohio loud, got us glowing in the satellite light. Ohio Cannabis Live, yeah, we here to stay. Uniting 88 counties in a major way. Let's roll up Ohio, let's toke and chill. Big blunts, big joints, yeah, you know the deal. Buckeye loud pack, we blazing the game. Ohio forever, remember the name. Let's roll up Ohio, we rollin' proud. You can see the smoke from space, it's that loud. From the fields to the streets, we feel the thrill. Ohio's the anthem, let's roll and chill. We on a whole new level, Ohio's the vibe. Big clouds in the sky, Buckeyes ride or die. From 419 to 513, we keep it tight. 937 and 440, we ignite. Big joints in Columbus, big blunts in the south. From Toledo to Cleveland, we lighten the loud. Ohio's united, this our time to shine. 88 counties reppin', all on the grind. Put it in a joint, light it and smoke it, Buckeye pride strong. Ohio's the focus, from I-70 to 71 we ride. Ohio Cannabis Live, keeping us unified. Let's roll up Ohio, let's toke and chill. Big blunts, big joints, yeah, you know the deal. Buckeye loud pack, we blazing the game. Ohio forever, remember the name. Let's roll up Ohio, we rollin' proud. You can see the smoke from space, it's that loud. From the fields to the streets, we feel the thrill. Ohio's the anthem, let's roll and chill. Ohio, Ohio, let's rise together. Buckeye pride, yeah, it's now or never. Big clouds, big vibes, we set the tone. Ohio's
What's up, everyone? It's your boy Mastermind here for Ohio Cannabis Live. Welcome back to another Friday 420. Like we do it every 420, every Friday for the last 5-6 years. I done lost count now. If you're new to the content, smash the like, subscribe button. Shout out to all the people that come here every Friday. Shout out to Jimmy and Lynette, my moderators. Welcome back to all of my returning viewers. So today we've got a couple different things. I didn't have time to put my little fancy graphics together like I normally do, so oops. So first off, it's storming, it's raining here. Well, stop for a second here. And the weather is just gloomy doomy today. I mean, it just is, it's not cold, right? But it's still gloomy doomy, you know? I just like, So, you know, a couple things I want to talk about today. First off, I want to talk about what's going on in Ohio. And I want to talk about the way things are situated when it comes to our cannabis program. Right now, we are in a situation where business is operating. People can go to the dispensaries if they want to. People are not having issues right now within the cannabis space. As far as we don't need any conflict resolution that these proposed changes aim to bring. Right, there's these kind of like exaggerated problems that they're trying to use to justify some of these legal changes. This narrative that voters who voted for legal cannabis with issue 2 don't really understand what they voted for. So first off, I still am having a town hall on May the 7th at the Columbus Metropolitan Library from 4:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. And I plan to have some guest speakers there, and I plan to have hopefully some legislators there. I'm not promising you that because some things always comes up, but hopefully some people will come there. I'm hoping, and this is going to be in the library auditorium. If you are interested in coming to this, if you live in the Columbus area or in the surrounding communities, be sure to RSVP at ohiocannabislive.com/events, so that I can try to keep track of how many people might be showing up. Don't wait till the last day and then RSVP. It's free. It costs you nothing. Just help me count who's all coming. Help me out. If you would like to participate, maybe you want to be a speaker, you just need to send me an email at info@ohiocannabislive.com. Now, I do have that graphic that I can put up on the screen for those that need to write it down. And there's our website, ohiocannabislive.com. So, the hearings are coming up, and they're going to have a hearing on April the 30th. This from what I see, it looks like they're going to be doing hearings at the for the House Bill 160 and Senate Bill 56. So when I got this email today, I was like, but this is an opponent. I mean, it's a proponent testimony again. So again, this is more people saying they're for it. So we have to get ready for the opportunity for us to testify against it. So right now they don't want to hear the people who are against it. They want to hear who's for it. So that's what's coming up now is it's so wonderful. It's not wonderful. So, this is the things that we have to learn how to participate in the most professional way. We have to make sure that people understand that education and information is the key. It's not just about ranting and raving and wishing for things that they will never agree to. It's about finding common ground and finding a way to get legislators to listen to Ohio voters, especially if they're coming up for midterms. If they're not thinking that way, they should be. We have to remind them that we can vote them out still, some of them. So it's important to make sure that people understand where we are with this. Because right now, a lot of people, are just trying to figure out what they're going to do for the summer and trying to plan events and things of that nature, not really understanding that if they put these new laws into effect before summer goes in and they go out to recess on June 30th is it. So after that, we don't have this figured out, and they put something through, they pass House Bill 160 or they pass some ugly version of Senate Bill 56. I just want to paint the picture again for what's at stake. Right now, if you were over the age of 21, you can grow 6 plants in your house. If there's someone else in the house over 21 lives with you, you can grow 12 plants in your house maximum. They would like to cut that down to 6 plants per household, which would be 3 plants per person. That's one thing. When it comes to consumption, they want to restrict consumption to your household and your porch. So that means you can only smoke at your house and your porch. Anywhere else would be illegal. They also want to ban the sharing of cannabis. Right now, sharing of cannabis is authorized, per se. Giving some to your neighbors, no big deal. But if they pass this legislation, it will not be permitted. So the things we do right now will become a problem all over again. And I'm just saying all this because we're not trying to go backwards, are we? Are we really trying to go backwards? Are we here to? Are we time travelers all of a sudden now? We want to go back to the way shit was before? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't. This ain't got a song out right now called "What the Hell." What the hell? That's what we need to be saying about what's in these legislations. And I don't have time to read every detail to you, but I want you to know the things people care about. Something else that people care about is delivery. If they pass this, either version, there will be no delivery. For those who are looking to get a license for a dispensary or to get a cultivation license, that will not be happening under these legislations. They will put a cap that basically locks to where everything is right now. So those licenses that are put aside within issue 2 for social equity, for those who have been impacted by nonviolent cannabis crimes, you would no longer have an opportunity to get one of those licenses. This also would mean the end of the community fund. What is the community fund? What the hell is that? The community fund means that if you have a dispensary located within your community, your city, jurisdiction, village, whatever, then some of the recreational sales, which is at 10%, which they claim they're now not going to raise, but I know them, they are so sneaky, I bet you they raise it anyway. Especially if Michigan raises theirs. So the important part is participation and understanding. And letting people know that they have a voice here. They have a conduit. They can write anonymously on Ohio Cannabis Live. They can send in testimony. So over the next couple days, I'm going to make sure that on my website, you will be able to find the information about testifying. I'm going to make sure that you understand what it means to testify. Now, many of you have already seen me do it, and others are not able to physically travel. So for those, you need to write in. And you need to know exactly how to write in so that your testimony goes to the official record. Because if you just write in whatever the hell you want, it could be rejected and not even added to the record. And I'm going to be honest with you. Most of the testimony that gets sent in just goes to the record. They don't even look at it. But when you're standing in their face, when you're right there, it's really hard. But you know, sometimes they'll do this. Thank you for your time. And other times, you're so powerful in your words, they can't stop listening. Because they're sitting there in their mind going, what the hell are we doing? We look. We have to listen. And that's why some of us continue to show up at the State House. Because some of those folks, believe it or not, are listening. And it may not appear that they're listening because they're looking down. But I have learned that they are listening at times. And, you know, part of the reason why I was able to testify, and I will share this with all of you, because I simply asked. I sent a very nice message, and I simply asked. It wasn't a hard process at all, but had I not learned said process, then yeah, it would seem impossible, it would seem scary or worrisome or but as I learned the process of contacting politicians and asking to come to these meetings, to listen, to hear, and hopefully at some point interview or speak to these lawmakers to help them understand the anxiety that these hearings are creating, the concern, the stress, the worry that these hearings are causing Ohio voters. And that they simply want to make sure that everything stays the way it is and that we can find things that do need fixing within the cannabis law that we can fix and be proud of fixing. not just things that basically help redirect money in the dark pockets or general funds of nothing, where it doesn't go back to the people or the community. And I really do believe part of what's been missing from this whole thing is a state funded public service campaign about legal cannabis. I feel like at times I'm the only one that gets up on here and tries to explain to people what exactly is legal here and what isn't, and try to help be that voice that definitely isn't getting any money from the state or anybody else at this point. Um, and that has to change, because in order for me to be able to reach more people, we have to grow as a unit. All of you who come here are part of this unit, a part of this movement, a part of this thing that has gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. And I mean, we are almost to 800,000 views. And then we're going to be on our way to 1 million views. And pretty soon we'll be on the news again. We've already been on the news plenty of time. So my microphone is still broke. It died on me, man. Then I said, oh, no worries. I got backup microphones. I hooked up the receiver for the backup microphone, and the battery isn't charged. So I'm still using my camera mic, which ain't great, but at least you can hear what I'm saying right now. But it doesn't have all the features. So I'm probably about to just go out and buy me a whole new microphone system that's nicer and better and more professional than this doohickey here. So that's just the way it is. And if I didn't tell you this already, I mean, please do me a favor and hit the like, subscribe button, and share this video with your friends. Let everybody else know. There is resources out here. My good friend Jimmy dropped out 5 memberships, so congratulations to the 5 people who just got memberships. Thank you again, Jimmy, for your support. Appreciate that. Hey, Captain Green Toker, thank you for being here. Welcome to the membership program, Craig. CBTAC, love the name. Smish Fishton, welcome. Kentucky Weed Nerd 420, I love it. All right. Yes. It is great to have memberships on here. Now, as you are now a part of the new membership program, which is only $1.99 per month. You can cancel anytime. A little tiny bit of that goes to YouTube, and some of that goes to me. In order for me to receive a payout from YouTube, I have to reach a threshold of $100. We are close to breaking the record for the most money that I've gotten from YouTube, which is only $160. Ooh, no big secret. So if we can get past that, make it to 200. I mean, have at it. Mama Masterminds dropped a couple dollars in here, so shout out to Mama Mastermind. And this thing has grown. I remember when we had like 20 people watch the stream every week. I go back and check 50 views, 75 views. During the live stream, I was talking to like 5 people, and then it became 100. And sometimes it was 1,000. And I remember looking back and seeing live streams that had thousands of views on it, and can't even believe that there's streams that have thousands of views. And then other streams, they only have a few. So every week, I gotta tell y'all, it's important to help people understand that we're going to do this until we can't do it anymore, but we want to expand. So we're looking for more people to become volunteer reporters and be out here and reporting in your jurisdiction about what's going on in the cannabis scene in your neck of the woods. So I'll be working to kind of fine tune that process of what that might look like. Obviously, it help you with certain things so you have what you need to be able to do your job. But we've already got a few things that are already lined up here. and we're really looking to get things started very soon, because Ohio Cannabis Expo is its own thing that Ohio Cannabis Live's been hosting, but it will eventually become its own thing. I mean, it kind of already is in a way, but we're still going to be doing Ohio Cannabis Expo. I just wanted to make sure people understood that, heard it from the chief himself. I did say there was going to be another Ohio Cannabis Expo, and we're not done doing Ohio Cannabis Awards either. We're still going to do that as well. I think we just need to do some more tooling to our website to make sure it's ready. Now, I also want to let y'all know something you didn't know is that there's also a website out there called AnthonyDRiley.com. I see Mama Mastermind's in here. I see that $10 super chat. So yeah, you can do a super chat, and that helps us with our goal as well. If we get 10 super chats, then I do a giveaway. So just keep that in mind. If we ever should hit the jackpot, that means we'll be doing a live giveaway with members. Be able to receive some type of prize. Typically, so it'll be a Visa or a Amazon gift card for anywhere from like $15 to $20. So if we do hit that goal, just know we could be seeing a giveaway. Sometimes there'll be other things that I might do if we reach our goals here, but it's really important that we keep the channel going and keep showing YouTube algorithm that this is a channel that they need to keep promoting, and keep the numbers up on it. Because sometimes I do feel like they're shadow banning our content and that we don't get the coverage that we need. It's a thing. Ohio cannabis consumers face a new threat. They could have all kind of changes in this law passed that would just not be beneficial to cannabis consumers. So this is why I keep hitting this message every week, because I want people to understand how important it is to be aware. So, like I said, on April 30th, they will be having a hearing, and this will be two hearings actually, or it might all be just one big hearing. Because when I got the message, it was just kind of like, I'm gonna pull it up right now. It just seemed like it only had, well, there's several bills, um, but the ones that we care about are House Bill 160 and uh, Senate Bill 56. So what it looks like is going to happen is they're going to have these hearings together, which I have not yet seen this happen before, but this will be interesting, and this is probably some type of reconciliation process that we're looking at. And reconciliation process is kind of like a situation where uh, they're trying to basically get a law passed without actually having the support or the votes from all of the House members or members of the Senate chamber. So this is something we need to pay attention to because it's possible that that's what's getting ready to happen. Still, I do believe that we will have some opportunity to have, uh, opponent testimony. But right now, it does appear that this is going to be for people who are for it. And it's still, even if they hit the show up, I love to see them and see who shows up and says, I'm here for it. Typically, the room is full of people who are against it. In my experience, I've usually seen very few people who are for any of these rules that they're trying to push through. So it'll be interesting to see who exactly shows up. So I'm gonna try my best to be there on April 30th. If I can't be there, make sure you're there for me instead. But I'm gonna try my hardest to be there if everything goes well for me. I'm hoping that I will actually be there. So, it's Friday night. Again, the weather is cloudy and gloomy. What exactly are you medicating on for this Friday? Did you get anything new from the dispensary or from your buddies? And are you growing anything cool? I plan on harvesting some layer cake today. And I was gonna bring her to the stream, but I decided she's a little photogenic right now. Anyway, y'all already met her anyway. She's done a lot of videos already, so it's her time to come down. So if you watch any of the recent shorts, you already know which layer cake I'm talking about. But the one to watch, the one to keep an eye on is layer cake number 5. Layer cake number 5 is something different than what we're seeing now. So it'll be interesting in a few weeks or so to see exactly how layer cake number 5 is. And if you've seen the videos, you will understand. No, you don't understand why it's called layer cake number 5. Let me explain. So the first two plants that I already harvested, those were grown from seed, and then I cloned from both of those plants. And what I learned that there were two different versions coming along here, maybe even three. So what's happened now is that I've got the very first clones that were from those mothers. They're starting to come to some of them are getting ready to be ready to harvest. One of them you've seen. So basically, this one you've all seen, Fall the Purple and everything on it. This is actually one of the first clones from the layer cake mothers. So that's being harvested. So it'd be interesting to see how she is compared to their parents, whether it ends up being a lot better or similar. Regardless, I know that layer cake number 5 will be different. I could just tell every time I look at her. Layer cake number 5 is going to be interesting. Just keep an eye on her. She's gonna probably give me most challenging towards the end. I think it's gonna be something. Oh, you made some infused butter. Oh man, well, I'll tell you a story about that here in a second. Oh no, overwatering. Yes, you got to be careful with that. I mean, I've tried using. I've been trying to use AC Infinity. You got some of that Wilbur Rainbow marker. Hey, how you liking that, Jimmy? I'm kind of on that. I did like the ice cream cake Jim's cut. I think that was pretty good. Oh, how you liking that Kim doll, Captain Green Toker? That probably is really danky. Okay, you said you got a question about seedlings. Okay. Uh, no, homegrowers don't have to register. Great question, Big White. Great question. Uh, Brett, did you have a question about what's your question about seedlings? Hey, what's up, Ohio Cannabis Report? Hey, yeah, you're right. You're right, Joseph. What a joke. Stay keep vote for. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, if you don't want to ask your question out here, feel free to email me at info@ohiocannabislive.com. Um, yeah, well, that sounds like a very exotic and interesting grow, man. The bear ass monkey by Mephisto Genetics, man. You need to send me some pictures of that. That sounds like that was cool. He said you over water, you get big fat leaves. See you. All right. Oh, you said you already popped some beans outside. Oh man, you's a brave soul right here, Ohio weather. You know we might snow next week or this weekend. You better wait a couple more days. Oh, yeah. See, I did an auto flower and it it didn't go well. Let's just say that. And you know what's so weird right now is that I got this Tropicana purple and I've got two. The mother, I mean, the clone. They were clones when I got them. They're growing great. It looked great, wonderful. But then, for some reason, uh, three of the clones went in the flower. I'm like, so now I've got three clones that are probably headed to the trash because they're in flower in the pixie cup, and that's not supposed to be happening. And I know that because I have one that isn't in flower. So I don't know what could have happened to them. And what's so crazy is they're not stressed. They're healthy. They're green. There's nothing weird going on with them, but somehow they're stressed. I mean, something happened to them. I noticed that even in the clone, while they were in the cloner, I said, is this thing going in the flower? How's this happen? How did it clone and jump? So this Tropicana purple, I mean, but the the plants, those things, Jack and the Beanstalk, man, them things are going to be some very, very cool, interesting, frosty looking buds. The frost is starting to develop. I don't know if it's going to get as frosty as layer cake, but it's starting to frost up nice. And I can't wait to see how much frost it will get before it starts to get gold on me. It starts getting frosty gold. So we'll see how Tropicana Purple ends up turning out. Shout out to my good friends, the home grower, for the genetics there. I got wedding gelato in flower as well, and it's such a slow grow, man. It's gonna take forever. I don't think I even want to deal with them no more, man. I'm tired of that wedding gelato. It's just too slow for me. I need layer cake grows fast. Wedding gelato grows slow. And then Tropicana Purple grows tall, fast. Like things are giant. Even the clone is like it's like a foot tall already. That thing's huge. All right, so I ask this every Friday. Y'all already know. Let me see what you guys were saying in the comments. Oh yeah, see that's the thing about outside. That's why I was saying. You said you got 12 in your hot box in Michigan. I heard that. You said the hot box. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. I understand, Big White. You said you ain't put them outside yet. Gotcha. The email, info@ohiocannabislive.com is the email. Here you go. Well, see if I put in the comment there, flag it. But info@Ohio, I don't know why. But yeah, info@OhioCannabisLive. I put it back up on the screen there. Yes. So hopefully we will have a lot of people who are able to submit testimony this time in person and in written. I mean, I think you can even send in a video. So some of those folks who want to send in the video to them, sometimes I've seen those videos get played. So the videos could actually end up getting played out. Not played out, but you know what I mean. They might actually play those during the hearing. Just depends. But definitely, those who can make it, and just even if you go there just to observe, it doesn't hurt anything. You get an opportunity to know how this process plays out, how it works, and how we got to fix it, because we can't let these things I outlined today happen. So I'm gonna recap real for you. And there's this one other story that I want to touch base on, and I want to pull it up real quick, see if I can find it here. See. And see. Yeah, so on 420, CNN decided that they were going to publish an article about cannabis and dementia. And I was like, what? Why would they do this now? You know what I mean? Like, what was the reason to publish it on 420? And I thought maybe CNN was cool with me, but this makes me wonder. And then let me see who wrote this article. Yeah, so basically they put this out. You can go look it up on their site if you want to read it. Credits to CNN. Marijuana hospital visits linked to dementia diagnosis within 5-year studies finds. So as soon as I saw this headline, I was like, huh? So I had to read on down through, ease on down the road of what's being said here. And what I come to find out, so you ain't got to read all this, is that the study was done in Canada. Okay? Canada. So they're basing this information on stuff that went on in Canada. And they're like, well, don't let this be the final say so. But what I'm getting at is, like, here's what I read this quote. While the study was done in Canada, it should apply to all of North America, including the U.S., pointing out to me it shows daily or near daily use of marijuana suppressed by alcohol uh, by 2022. It's saying nearly or daily marijuana use has surpassed alcohol use by 2020 since 2022. So they're saying that more people are smoking weed than they are drinking, and they're making that seem like they're complaining. Like, well, they're complaining. Can you believe that? They're complaining. Man, this is not right, man. There's more people smoking weed than drinking. It can't be. They've got Alzheimer's. They forgot to drink. They forgot to drink. Something happened. They smoked so much weed, they forgot to drink. And now they've got Alzheimer's. In 5 years of not drinking drinking, they've got Alzheimer's now. They're going to blame weed for that. And they said just because we did it in Canada, it should apply to America too. Because they already trying to say. So I just had to leave out some article at the end. I couldn't let that go. I was reading this, I was like, and then they put it out on 420. Like, I thought we was cool with the weed. But you put that out on 420. I feel like you're trying to troll cannabis consumers. Wouldn't you say? So I'd love to know what you think about CNN's article in the comments there. I just love to hear that. So again, I do want to remind y'all, we are doing the town hall. I don't want y'all to forget the date. Save the date. Mark it in your calendar. May 7th at the Columbus Metropolitan Library Auditorium from 4:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. There will be a networking mix and mingle type thing. Just a little something after that. But the goal here is to have a conversation again about this information in person, hopefully to get some questions answered, and to continue the dialogue that we've been trying to have here as well about some of these issues and help provide people with some information that helps them understand what they need to know if they want to participate and letting lawmakers know that they don't support these changes. So wrapping this up by asking y'all, what are you having for dinner today? I already ate dinner. I had Subway. I don't know if that's eating fresh or not. Yeah, we need something besides our porch, right? Exactly. Why? So you think we should have weed bars or weed lounges? What would we call them? The smokehouses? Hey Mike, I was gonna have Penn Station, and then I switched over to Subway. I don't know if that was a good decision or not. Ooh, Jim, you said your mom is making fried pizza, homemade dough, and tomato sauce. I need to come to your house, Jimmy. Fried pizza? Hey, I need pictures. Send me some pictures. You had a chicken sandwich for dinner, Lynette? Hey, where was it? Was it one you made? You grew your first grow in a greenhouse last year. I'm growing currently in a tent. I can't wait to have both. Hey, I feel you. I'm thinking about having a greenhouse too. I'm thinking about doing some streams outside now that I got a new little fence put up. Wait till y'all see the new yard set up. We're gonna be streaming live from the backyard. It's gonna be pretty cool. I can't wait to show y'all. And but right now the weather's kind of gloomy doomy, like I said. But let me know how the weather is in your area this weekend in the comments. If you're watching this on the replay, just do me a favor and share this video as many times as you can on your social media. And, let other people know about what's going on every Friday at 420. And let them know if you missed the live stream, you can always watch it on the replay, absolutely free of charge. We're going to continue to keep doing what we do here. How you doing, Cleveland Crows fan? Thank you for being here. Appreciate that. Thank you. I haven't talked to you in a while. How you been doing? Something from the Witch's Cookbook. Oh, I love it, man. It's a vegan cookbook. That sounds very interesting, Captain. Really does. You had a boiled Asiago from Wendy's, threw away the fries. Yeah, I had some fries I shouldn't have had. I had some fries I shouldn't have had. Oh, I'm gonna pay for this later. You had a fish. You had a see ADHD and me. Yeah, I love that name. You said I had fish and had salad with wild ramps. Okay, I don't know what are wild ramps. You got to educate me on that. What are wild ramps? Pizza rolls for dinner. Wife and everybody's eating chicken. I don't like chicken. LOL. Your grandmother came from Italy. Oh, Bono. Oh man, that is too cool, man. Now you really got me one. Jimmy, I need pictures, man. I need pictures, man. Oh, that is too cool. I would love to go to Italy, man. It's such a beautiful place. I've seen all the pictures of it. Yeah, that's good to hear, Cleveland Pros fan. I'm glad you made it onto the stream before I had left. Yeah, you got some thunder there. Yeah, anybody else getting any thunder, any rain, anything? Yeah. Okay, all right, cool, Jimmy, cool. I was just making sure. I'm just going back through all y'all's comments, man. It's good to see you on here too, Brandon. I'm glad you're on here as well. Some of the things I think are amazing are just the connections that I have made with people on this stream. It's so cool to have Jimmy on here and Lynette, and like to know that for those who don't know, I've hung out with Jimmy and Lynette. I've hung out with Brandon, and I've hung out with several of you, and we've done things together and you come to my events, and we've met up at other events, and this what makes me a real person. I'm not just a thing or someone who sits on here and ignores people. So if I miss your comment or something like that, don't ever hesitate to email me if you need me to know something, or if you have a question, or you need my help with something. Don't hesitate to ask. And if I miss something you said and you think it's important, I want to know. So please let me know. Please email me, text message me if you got my number, because you matter. Every person that comes on here and watches this stream matters to me personally. I mean that because without you, I wouldn't be able to keep doing this. Since this is literally like the most important thing that I do every week is come here and do this stream. And to do it more than once, I was like, how could I do it, man? I would need like a team. I'm already puckered out after doing one stream. But this is some of these other people I watch, they do streams for hours. And I'm like, this guy went live for 5 hours and he made money. But I'm just like, I can't sit still for 5 hours, man. I can't sit still for 5 hours, man. I don't know how these guys do it. And something else I want to talk about. Does anyone know about a game called Schedule One? This is supposed to be a game that is like basically a game where you like pretend like you're selling drugs. Just to make a long story short, and it's a game that you know is taking the internet by storm. I mean, it's only $20, and I just thought, should I play Schedule One? Check it out. Would y'all be interested in seeing me investigate this game that's becoming very, very popular? And let me know if you think I should download and play Schedule One, or if you've already played it, Captain. Have you heard of it? Have you played it, Captain Green Token? I want to know. I know you gaming. Jimmy, did you give it? What did you do? Did you give away some more memberships, Jimmy? Hold up. Am I seeing things? Jimmy, did you do that? Oh, you just froze it. I just froze the computer, man. Oh no. Look, Jimmy froze the computer. No, it was me. Ah, yeah, my computer just literally froze. It's saying wait. We're gonna wait. Yeah, I mean that's how much power it is. You look at that, man. It's frozen. So now the chat froze. Wait, there it goes. Come on now. I can't believe this. The chat actually froze. we messing with the algorithm right now. We got like 30 watchers on here, 26 likes. So we need more people to smash a like. We got 11 new members. Woohoo! We just went out. Look at it. It's jumping so hard. The chat locked up on this Jimmy. We got some more members. Hey, Preston. Hey, Hood Billy Life. Hey, John Burnett. Wi-Fi back in the house. How you got that name? You so lucky. Captain. Oh, you have it on Steam? Okay. Can we play together on that somehow? Is there a way for us to play on that at the same time? You said you're not frozen. Yeah, no, it's still kind of frozen. I mean, well, okay, it's not frozen now, but yeah, it's coming in. There we go. You're there. There we go, Cleveland. Okay, okay. 38 people here. Yeah. Well, we dropped down to 30, man. Who got off the stream? See, but imagine if we was playing this game. I bet you the screen would be going up. Have you? Yeah. Can we play together? If I sign up for the game on there, is there a way for us to play together on there, Cap? Is it like co-op, like GTA, where we could like meet up on there, or is it like? I thought it was an online game too. Or have you not played it yet? Yeah, it's not frozen now. It's working. I don't know what happened. It was like the whole chat, man. Jimmy locked it up when he gave away those memberships, man. Oh, Claire, you said we can? All right, see, so I might sign up for it, and then we can get on here and play and stream it live on Ohio Cannabis Live. Man. They'll probably kick us right off here. We'll have to stream it on some other channel. Put it under. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my other channel, man. Anthony D. Riley needs some subscribers. So subscribe to my channel. It's real easy to find. Anthony D. Riley. Don't forget to check out my website, anthonydriley.com. I'm about to start putting some really cool content on anthonydriley.com to show people what I can really do besides what I'm doing on here. Timu Internet. Okay, you said it does support multiplayer. All right, cool. Yep. All right, I'm gonna get on there. I'm gonna check it out. Hopefully the computer can handle it. It should be. It's supposed to be a gaming laptop, so hopefully it will be able to work. So I'm gonna try to get it up and running, and then we'll go from there. But I thank all of y'all for being here on the stream today, and I appreciate your support. Don't forget, you need to reach out to me. Feel free to email me at info@ohiocannabislive.com or visit my website, ohiocannabislive.com. Yes, I know it needs some updates. I will be doing some updates on the website, so you will see some changes to the site. We need to update several pages and add a few new pages. So ohiocannabislive.com is due for a massive overhaul, if you haven't noticed. So we will be updating our site, and it's usually me does that. So I'll get it together. Y'all know I built all this stuff, so I gotta keep. It's like you build a car, you gotta keep maintenance in the car. You build some Legos or something, you gotta keep it together. The Legos gonna fall apart. So it's constantly, continuously upgrading, upbuilding. It's just like even with the lights right now. Having lighting, having different types of cameras, having backup microphones, and just disappointed. These little microphones was cheap, so now I'm gonna go out and buy some real microphones, and they're not gonna probably be cheap, but it's gonna be a well valued investment to ensure that I'm not gonna have interruptions in my audio during my stream. So again, I thank all of y'all for being here. I look forward to seeing you all in the next stream, whenever that might be. I'll probably come back on here to test my new mic out, so it may be sooner than you think. And I'm definitely going to start doing some streams out in the yard so I can show you around what I got going on out here in my yard. It's literally been a construction zone for the last 2 weeks, and it ain't over yet. So thank all of y'all for being here. Thank you for everyone who supported Ohio Cannabis Live and Ohio Cannabis Expo and all the other things that we're working on right now. I do also want to let y'all know that we got a Walmart store too, but it's not for Ohio Cannabis Live. So, if you ever get on Walmart, search out Mastermind stuff. You'll see some of my Walmart stuff that we got on there. We got some interesting stuff on there, but it is not cannabis related. But anyway, thank y'all for being here, and we will see you on the next stream.